Welcome back to Evelyn the Advocate. I am Dr. Evelyn Denise Hemphill, and this channel exists because your story and mine deserves to be heard. Let's get into it. The kitchen table, my mother, and the technicality. Every day when I came home from work, there were legal documents in the mailbox requiring a response. I sat at our kitchen table late into the night, drafting motions, staying up until 2 or 3 in the morning, getting little sleep. Our extra bedroom overflowed with boxes. I had to rent a storage unit to house the legal documents. I was working full time and visiting my mother at the nursing home quite frequently. She was in the facility the whole time I was fighting a 2-year legal battle by myself in the evenings. I was her healthcare power of attorney, fighting to protect her from medical decisions made without my consent, including medications administered without my knowledge. My mother lived long enough for me to get through the family court part of the case. Had she passed during the trial, I do not believe I would have made it. God knew the timing. I eventually lost the appeal on a technicality. I had not known as the appellant I was required to provide the entire transcript of the 4-day trial. It was a procedural requirement that I, working alone, did not know. I went as far as any human could go on their own, and I lost on a detail. I have made peace with it because God's justice operates on a timeline that is not always mine. Key takeaways. Know the procedural requirements of your court before you file anything. Missed deadlines and appeals are almost never correctable. Court self-help centers exist for exactly this purpose. I was not aware of any court self-help centers. Caring for a family member while fighting a legal battle is a recognized crisis. Seek respite support from community organizations and social services. You cannot sustain both fights indefinitely without help. A loss is not the end of the fight. Sometimes a closed door is the redirection towards a more powerful platform. What I could not win in a courtroom, I am now addressing on a channel that will reach more people than that courtroom ever could. Every document I filed at midnight, every motion I drafted alone, God saw it. And what he sees, he does not forget. In the next episode, we will talk about losing my mother, the public protests on the steps of the South Carolina Supreme Court, and the podcast interview that received over 13,000 views and began opening doors I had been trying to walk through for many years.